Hello there, everybody. Well, welcome to the end of week 3. You guys have made it. We're trugging along in this class pretty good. I enjoyed reading your comments on the SAMR model this week, so I thought I'd just talk a little bit about that SAMR model, and then we would go ahead and I'll give you kind of a rundown of what's happening in the rest of class, and we will be good to go. So yeah, a number of you had some great comments. This week was less about what different kinds of tools are out there, but more of this idea of a framework in this SAMR framework. Couple of different examples. You had one, kind of illustrating with a swimming pool, and then you had my friend Greg's example of the Starbucks, which turns out some of you knew him, which was cool. So yeah, he and we used to have the exact same job in Wentzville, and now we've kind of both moved on to new positions. But yeah, he and I both really believe in that model, and it's one of those that it can be a little eye-opening at first, because I know a number of teachers I've worked with, they realize kind of quickly, oh, I spend most of my time in the substitution area, and that's okay. But then it's really that idea of, can we try to push to the level of modification and redefinition? And by no means do you have to, or would anyone expect anyone to live there all the time. That's not what it's intended for. It's not necessarily what's better or what's worse. It's about trying to challenge kids to make them create, have them do things that weren't once available with technology. But when you think about it in terms of even what Greg said, have we just been perfecting the chalkboard for the last 100 years? And in a lot of ways, we kind of have. So I hope that you will just take that theory and always just keep it in the back of your mind. Think of the next time you're doing a project. Maybe you had the kids create a poster the last couple of years. What's a way that you could incorporate technology into that, that makes that project, something that could be new and different, and something that the kids truly couldn't do without the use of technology. Keep those ideas just kind of in the background when you're creating those lessons, and don't try to start from scratch every time. You might be surprised. You might have a number of great lesson plans that could just use a little bit of tweaking, and then they go forward from there. So what's coming up as we hit this lovely cold, rainy weather in class here? What do we have going on? One of the nice parts is you guys actually, as of last week, you have a lot of the assignments now for the rest of class. There's one more that comes up in week 5 that we'll talk about then. But a nice thing for week 4, you really don't have any additional assignments that you didn't know about. It's just going to be another discussion, but that Google Tools project, go ahead and keep working on that, because the due date for that is going to be coming next week. And actually, I'm gonna post a link to a Google spreadsheet that's going to let you just type in what tool you would like to do your presentation on. I know in the notes, I think I said go ahead and email me about your tool. I'm gonna just go ahead and have an editable spreadsheet that you guys can put in what you're gonna work on, and then if I need clarification, I could reach out to you specifically for that clarification. And that would just ask that we don't try not to double up, or if it's something large like Google Drive, maybe we can pick a real specific area of Drive to talk about, in regards to education. But other than that, keep working on DIGO, keep working on the teacher website, start getting that going. And start plugging away on those. And really, that's what these next couple weeks, the best advice I can offer to you guys is just keep working on those longer projects that aren't due until December. But as you know as well as I do, with the holidays, time creeps up on us. So keep up the great work, and I will see you guys later.